living in a small town, guys, if this is for you, you'll never get bored, you'll never have to worry about. Even the bread is made with jujuli here. I find these places to be so perfectly aligned. Berry, fruit, help me, I have no idea. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know that so many of you enjoy seeing small Italian towns, and today we are visiting a town like this. And actually, if you've been here for long enough, you might remember that we've already been here. However, it was an Italian language vlog, and today I'm taking you with me to Expat in English, and I'm excited to show this place to you and also to share a little bit more insight on what is it like to live in a small town in Italy. So if you're ready, don't forget to subscribe first, and now we can begin. Let's go with me. Expat is probably the most famous for it being the last home to Francesco Petrarca, one of the most famous Italian poets, obviously. And when he was old enough not to support the plague epidemics in Milan, he moved to Padua. And because Padua is very, very near here, and the Signory of Padua gave him the land where he eventually built his house. He spent his last years here and he died here. And guys, it happened in 1380, but he's still buried here, and this is his sarcophagus. Can you imagine how ancient is it? He was initially buried inside the church, but then his remains were transferred here in this sarcophagus made of red marble of Verona. And guys, there is obviously a mystery linked to it, because how could it not? I mean, the Petrarch's remains, something so important, something so significant. Clearly there would be a mystery. In 2003, the sarcophagus was opened to conduct some DNA analysis, and guess what? There were eventually two skeletons found inside, one belonging to a man, presumably Francesco Petrarca, and another one belonging to a woman and dating back to the early 13th century, while Petrarca died in the second half of the 14th century. So the mystery remains. Nobody knows who was that woman, nobody knows why she was in that sarcophagus, but here we are, and yes, inside here there are buried two people. One thing that is always true for most small towns in Italy, guys, that you'll never get bored here. In fact, if you look attentively, you'll see just how many people are here today. It's a weekend, so, you know, it makes sense, but also because most Italian small towns have something interesting to visit there. And also this town in particular is surrounded by so many beautiful national parks, so there are lots of hikers, bikers, and just people visiting on a weekend like today. So I think personally that living in a small town, guys, if this is for you, you'll never get bored, you'll never have to worry about being in this sleepy little town. Definitely not in Italy. Guys, you walk around a small town in Italy and then you bump into something like this, a 14th century hospital, or the remains of the 14th century hospital with the original frescoes from the 16th century. And that's why I love Italy. You know, you don't need to go to a fancy big touristy place to find these historical masterpieces. You find them everywhere. You can live near them. You can, you know, it's affordable. You can live in an affordable place. You can live in a smaller, quieter place without having to necessarily be always surrounded by the chaos of a big city, and then the big city is just a stone's throw away. In the best part of it all, guys, is that you can sit here surrounded by this beauty, by this history, with an Aperol Spritz and just enjoy your drink, enjoy your aperitivo with a view in this wonderful place. I love it so, so much. Cheers! Guys, if you know me, you know that I am 100% a city girl. I live in Bologna, and Bologna is a relatively big city, and I absolutely love it. I love the hustle and bustle of a big city, but sometimes it gets really tiring and even overwhelming, you know. And going to places like this, being able to escape to places like this for just a quick getaway on a weekend, so refreshing and so relaxing, and it feels so special to just be immersed in this slower pace of life and to, you know, to just enjoy the simpler things, because life is made of these simple things, and I love them so much and I appreciate them a lot. And I think if you want to get the best of both worlds, you can still do it in Italy, because all of these little towns are so well connected to bigger cities. From here, for example, from Expat Petrarca, you will get to Venice or Padua in virtually no time. If you are driving, if you have a car, having a car is absolutely essential when living in a small town in Italy. But if you have a car, you can get to big cities with all the infrastructure in no time, while then going back home to a calmer place and enjoy this countryside, small town vibe with all these beautiful rustic houses, with the nature around. I think this is so fabulous. Guys, whenever you visit a small place like this, make sure to visit the local bottegas, the local artisanal shops. Here, for example, the speciality of this place is giuggiole, which is a kind of berry, fruit. Help me, I have no idea for the English name for this thing, but actually they match my nail polish. I like it. They are very, they're sweet and crispy, and seem like little apples to me, although I'm pretty sure these have nothing to do with apples. If you know, guys, let me know. Also, you can try the liquors here. You can try the liquor made with this fruit, and it's so incredibly good. We had to buy a bottle of it back home. And then they also make the natural cosmetics and skincare products with the same fruit. And this cream, it smells amazingly. We bought it as well because it's so tender and, you know, just really, really nourishing, and it's lovely. Keep in mind that whenever you visit small towns in Italy, you probably bump into these places. You absolutely have to visit them, but most likely you will end up living with a bag of goods. What always amazes me, guys, is how many ancient houses are here. You will find these ancient walls, gates, houses everywhere. And I think this is so special, you know, when you visit a small town that's been established centuries ago. And many of these small towns actually trace their history back to the Roman times, or some even to the Etruscan times. I'm not talking about this town, I'm talking in general. But even here you find all these houses dating back to the Petrarca's time, and this is absolutely splendid, and people still live there. And you can live here. And now we're actually going towards Petrarca's house. I'll show it to you. It's still there, still standing, and you can even visit it. Here it is, guys. As I said, the house of Petrarca is still here and still standing, still strong. Guys, you can visit this house, and if you want to see the interiors, I have it all covered in my other vlog from here, so check it out. I will leave you a link up here so you can watch before you go and you can get an idea of what the interiors look like. And also I will leave you the Google Maps pin to this place so you can find it easily whenever you are here, as well as all other places I'm visiting here and in all of my other videos. Guys, if you want even more information, if you want even more pics from the awesome places that we visit every time, make sure to follow me on Instagram. You'll find the link in the description box. I post everything there, all the updates, where we are traveling, and all the tips that do not make it into my videos. Also, guys, something new here. I have launched a newsletter, monthly newsletter, where I share the best tips, places, events, recipes, food, everything that you might be interested to know in the upcoming months around Italy, everything about Italy. So find the link in the description box as well. Check it out and subscribe. Remember what I said about the local speciality, that usually this strange kind of fruit are grown everywhere, even in people's courtyards. Here I found 2 trees, not even 1, but 2 trees of them. I suppose you can, just enjoy them everywhere, and people probably love them so much that they grow the trees right there near their homes. What I said, guys, everything, even the bread, is made with jujule here. Here you can find this place where the entire menu is dedicated to this fruit. You can find the cream of jujule, the jujule in grappa made of jujule, the jams of jujule, the honey of jujule, and even the beer of jujule. I want to show you one of my favorite places in the area that is located just a few minutes drive from Marqua Petrarca, from the town itself. And first of all, look at the view. You have all these amazing vineyards with beautiful view over the hills, and I think it's spectacular, but the place I'm going to show you is even better. Come with me, guys. This place is called Villa Beatrice d'Este. Beatrice d'Este was a local noblewoman who dedicated her life to the religious service. She became a nun and she established this abbey here in this place. And then obviously this abbey has had multiple modifications, but Beatrice was considered a woman of such humility and modesty and kindness that she even refused to become an abbess of this place. This is just the right place to come and meditate and just be, contemplate life and refresh your mind and breathe in and just take it all in, and to stop, because I think that's something that we don't usually do, is stopping in life. And I love the small towns for this, and I love that there are so many places like this around small towns and they're easily accessible. I think this is one of the best things in my opinion, guys. And also, as I said before, living in a small town in Italy doesn't mean you'll be confined to this small town. There are so many wonderful places around, not only big cities, as I said at the beginning of this video, but also places like this, just calm and nice places where you can come to relax even further, or the natural sites, the hiking trails, the natural parks. And also, look, the views from here are amazing. And I don't know, guys, so peaceful. I've been trying to live more peaceful, more purposeful life as of lately, and I find these places to be so perfectly aligned with this idea for me. Just coming here, I don't know, it just feels different. And that's it for today, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this slow life kind of a vlog. I really wanted to share this vibe, this slow living in a small town in Italy, because it's definitely an experience. And even though I live in a big city, I really love coming to small towns, to smaller places, to try it out sometimes. And obviously, if you feel like living full-time in a small town, once again, I want to say that it's great. It is actually wonderful. And if you want to learn even more tips, I will leave you a link up here to my previous video where I talked about living in a small place in Italy. But today I really wanted to show it to you and to show what it might be like to you, Having said that, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell button down below so you don't miss anything. I have many other travel vlogs and life in Italy vlogs and expat life vlogs and all these kind of videos for you, as well as sharing my best tips about traveling and living in Italy full-time. And hit the bell button so you get the notifications of all the upcoming videos. Hit the thanks button down below right near the like button if you want to say thank you and to support our channel, or follow the link in the description to become our supporter and buy me a coffee or a coffee for my team, whatever you want. Also, guys, as always, don't forget to like, comment, share this video with your friends so we can make even more videos like this for you. Thank you so much for being here, and please enjoy your day.